Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Local hardware stores and pharmacies have been added to the ever-growing list of COVID exposure sites overnight. The Bunnings stores at Bullaroo and Wallsend, Bloom's Chemist at Raymond Terrace Marketplace and the Terry White Chemist at Terrace Central Plaza have all been listed as casual contact sites during last weekend. They join other casual contact sites announced overnight at Woolworths Mayfield, the Young Asian Grocery Store at Jesmond and the Phoenix House Chinese restaurant at Thornton. The Deputy Premier says he's trying to get more support for the regions as they face another week of lockdown. Given the Hunters' close proximity to Greater Sydney, which has been in lockdown for almost 2 months, the flow-on effects of the lockdown have been hurting local business who rely on those residents for some time. John Barilaro says he's in talks with the Treasurer.
I've reached out to the Treasurer to look at what is the loss in turnover threshold, can that be lowered? The percentage against payroll, can that be increased? And is there any other support for different industries? We're looking at all of that. I can tell you that because some of this is joint funded with the federal government, we'll have to go through the feds as well. They're not as open to changing anything, but again, as previously, the state government's gone alone on some of this support.
Newcastle MP and Shadow Minister for TAFE and Skills, Tim Crackenthorpe, says there needs to be more urgency towards vaccinating TAFE teachers. Most face-to-face classes have been moved online as part of the current lockdown orders. Tim Crackenthorpe says TAFE teachers need full protection so classes can resume as soon as possible.
Whether it's Year 3 or for Certificate 3, everybody wants to get back to their classroom learning, and vaccination is how we equip our teachers to enable that.
Hunter residents will have to vote in person at the December elections, regardless of stay-at-home orders which may be in place. The boss of the New South Wales Electoral Commission says the current ageing system cannot rapidly roll out a postal vote in under 12 months. New South Wales Electoral Commissioner John Smith says under the current system it's too late to roll out postal voting in December.
Even if legislation was passed now and Parliament resumes in September, it's too late to shift my systems from the current configuration to a full postal, at the same time as gearing up for the state general election.
The search is on for a new home for the region's illegal dumping squad after Lake Macquarie Council advised it would no longer provide a base for them. Investigators have been given until the end of next month to move out, with Council saying hosting the squad meant additional costs to ratepayers and the use of significant staff resources. The EPA says illegal dumping investigations will continue while a new host venue is sought.
2NURFM Sport.
The Jets have boosted their attacking stocks after signing Brazilian midfielder Daniel Penhar on a loan deal for the upcoming season. Coach Arthur Pappas says he's excited by the deal and is looking forward to the former Brazilian under-20 star showcasing his talents in the A-League. Knights coach Adam O'Brien says the departure of utility Connor Watson at the end of the season will be a sad moment, not only for the club, but for the community as well. The 25-year-old is set to rejoin the Roosters next season on a 2-year deal. O'Brien says the reaction to Watson's decision shows how respected he is both on and off the field.
As much as for our supporters, our sponsors, everybody is rightfully so upset by it because he's such a good human being. Everyone's attached to him. My household's attached to him and all of Newcastle is.
Meanwhile, the club has signed backup Dragons playmaker Adam Clune on a deal starting next season. And the Newcastle District Cricket Association is looking to return to the number 1 sports ground this season, with upgrades to the ground nearing completion. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 10, 2, 26, 30, 7, 8 and 9, and the Powerball number is 3. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.